Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nick, aka The Limey, and on this one we're doing things a little bit different. I'm going to be hopefully doing an upgrade to how I position my camera when I'm filming here in my office, and it will also translate to when we're down in the workshop. So this is my normal pose every single day when I'm busy working, running my travel company, when I'm playing my PlayStation 5, and more importantly, when I'm filming anything that's office related for things I learned on YouTube or the Limey gaming channel. And the setup is really quite straightforward. The camera is on the windowsill, it's popped up and it's perched there, and it sits on top of a switch pod. The problem with that switch pod is that it only just fits. It only just fits on the windowsill, and it means that I have to sort of balance it, and if I move anything, there's a good chance that the whole of YouTube might fall over. So while that works really well for what the switch pod is intended to do, which is the walk around, vlog, open the legs and pop it down and carry on, absolutely fantastic product. I love it, and I use it more than the much more expensive Manfrotto gimbal that I bought, that literally has lived, and you see the dust coming off it here, it's literally lived under my desk since I bought it. Because it's just so straightforward, it's just so simple, no batteries are needed, and you just literally hook your camera on. My camera never ever comes off it, unless I'm swapping it over to the GoPro. So I've been thinking for a while, I need a better solution here in the office to mount my camera and make it more flexible and easier for me and quicker for me to be able to set up. And I was randomly watching a TikTok video a few days ago, and I came across a UK-based Twitch streamer, and hopefully I've remembered who she is, and I've put her profile down in the description of the video. But she was talking about this product, and this product's actually a tablet stand. And this came from Amazon, and they're what, £30, £40, something like that. And it is literally a tablet stand. Okay, really cool tablet stand, and you can stand it up dead easy. So why did I buy a tablet stand to hold a camera? I plan on taking a iPad holder, a tablet holder, and making it something that I can use to hold my camera. So the real answer is the plates that come with them, and these are really straightforward and simple. They're a plate that you can sticky back if you live in rented accommodation or you don't want to drill holes in your wall, straight to the wall, or they do have screw holes so you can really firmly secure them, and all you do is you close the legs and you can stick it straight in there, and you've got a way to mount this on any surface. And then you've got the full articulation of however you want your camera to go. So what this means is I can have it tucked away, maybe in the windowsill, right where this camera is, tucked away, and then when I need it, I can literally just fold it out, and I've got a way of getting an instant setup. Okay, so that's the plan. That's what I need to do. Now, when I purchased this, it actually did come with this little guy as well. So this is the camera attachment. This is the screw head that you need to be able to attach your camera to. Woo! Camera to. So while I was picking up the tablet stand on Amazon, I thought I'd make my life a little bit easier, and I grabbed myself some of these quick release camera mounts as well. So this will be permanently attached to the bottom of my camera, and then I can attach the mount to the ball head, so that way I haven't got to screw and unscrew every single time. I can do a quick, around it goes that way, a quick shifty in, lock it in place, and the camera's not going to fall off and smash my Razer laptop. So here we go. Ooh, so they're nice and quick and easy. And again, I think these were a tenner a piece or something like that. I didn't buy the really expensive branded ones. I just grabbed something that I thought would do the job for me. Okay, so I guess the only thing we can do is get cracking and fix it all together and see where it's going to go. So what I've just done is I've just taken a few seconds to add on the screw head attachment, the camera attachment. Literally takes just a few seconds. You just screw it straight onto the ball head. There's a little bit of a thread there, and it's exactly the same for the tablet. So if you want the expandable tablet holder as well to go on there, it's exactly the same. It's just a really quick swap out. I have added in one of the quick release shoes mounts. I think they're called shoes. Are they called shoes? And then all we do just to add the GoPro in is that, and now we've got ourselves a cool little tripod that you can pretty much move and maneuver anywhere you want. So the next step is to figure out where it's going to go to allow me basically to have a camera that's going to sit right in front of me here, so I can talk straight on opposed to ever so slightly crooked, looking over the top of a computer monitor at my camera that's perilously perched on a windowsill. Now, because this thing articulates pretty much every way you can think of, I think what I want to do is have it so it sits on the inside of the windowsill that you guys are on at the moment. So attach the windowsill there, and then the arm can come around the windowsill, and it should sit almost halfway in front of the little mini wall I've got in front of me. And then when I'm not using it, I can just simply either fold it up or fold it down or pop it out of the bracket if it's being used somewhere else. So I think that's the position we're going to go for. I'm just going to dry fit it around the monitor and make sure it doesn't actually hit anything. Okay, so we've installed the bracket and I've just thrown the GoPro on it, and as you can see, it sits there quite nicely. And I'll flick over to this camera in a second. There really is pretty much anything and everything that you can do with the movement. You can pretty much set it wherever you want. And don't forget that you can also take it out, and you've got yourself a camera stand as well. So if you're doing something, you need to have a tripod right in front of you, you've got a camera stand built in as well. So let me flick over, put the main camera on there, and we'll do the outro. So this is now how the setup works, and I'll give you guys a view from what I see. And there's the camera. It's neatly attached on the quick release plate onto the ball that comes with it, down the arms and around, tucked in to the little bracket. Now what's super cool is when I'm not using this, I can just pop that all away. I can move the camera, I can do whatever I want, and I've got just the bracket in the windowsill. I'm going to keep anything big and bulky. What was quite cool with this is it came with the bracket that we've got attached to the wall, and it comes with 2 additional brackets. So you get 3 brackets for this. So what I will do is I will find a home for these down in the workshop, so I can literally use this wherever I am. So maybe one closer to my workstation, maybe one over the laser cutter. And then that way I've got a way just to be able to pop this in and not worry, because 99% of the time I'm trying to find somewhere this fits. And this is quite a big footprint. Balances on top of normally it's on a ladder. Balancing on top of a ladder, balancing on top of a workbox, sticking something under it so it's level. And I'm having to do all that as well as filming and do everything else. So it will speed up the time. The other side of that, if I need more of these, it's quite a simple fabrication process. It's just a little box and a flat piece, and I can make that out of a couple of pieces of scrap wood, stick them all over the workshop so I can balance this wherever I need it to go. So while I love the SwitchPod for my day-to-day, this is pretty much what it's designed for, to be able to hold it in the pistol grip while you're doing your vlog or doing your face cam, things like that. And then you can open up the legs and pop it straight down in front of you without any problems or any motion or any moving, which I think is quite a cool thing to have. And obviously pick it back up, the legs are magnetic, and you're back into your vlogging mode. Again, I saw this on one of the Peter McKinnon videos, absolutely loved it. One of the first pieces of kit that I purchased. And what I will do, because I've got the spare now, is I'm going to pop on a quick release plate onto that. We've got the ball that we paid extra for, the switch pod ball thingy-majiggy. So I can move that around. And then we've got the speedy... detach, attach, so we can make sure that we can attach GoPros, whichever way around they go, that way. GoPros to it. And you know what, honestly, I think this might make me use things like this a little bit more, having my GoPro on the GoPro. So obviously you can take this as far as you want to. You can buy multiple of the stands. You've got the brackets dotted over. If you're a Twitch streamer, it's a fantastic way to have either your main camera, a second camera. I normally broadcast off of my Logitech Brio over here because it's 4K and it just sits nice and neat on top of that. But you can have it above. You can have one just over here in front of your secondary monitor or something like that. So you can do different camera angles, different reactions. And yes, that's Dopey, and he's guarding the DJI OM5 that I never use anymore because I bought a Pixel 6 Pro and I don't think they've updated the firmware. So something I need to get onto to see if I can use that more often. But it really is quite a cool piece of kit. And again, this was a random TikTok from someone I've never heard of, don't follow. They're on Twitch. If I can find them, there'll be a description down in the, no, their link will be down in the description of the video. Nice and easy. It was a 5-minute install. It took me longer to clean up all the dust and things like that than it did to actually install it. But like I say, play with this sort of thing. It's the sort of thing that you can find online, and these things are amazing. I do love my switch pod, and it's not going to be relegated to the same spot as the Manfrotto gimbal that's down there under the desk. This will be in permanent use as it always has been. It's just going to be more of a case of, for doing these videos, for the Limey Gaming, for doing some of the videos around the workshop where this isn't so practical, I'll be hooking you up on one of these. Guys, thank you so much for watching the video. My name is Nick, aka The Limey, and I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone who watches the videos, everyone who takes an interest, everyone who comments on any of the videos. I'm always amazed and I'm always surprised at which videos still do really well, didn't do very well, just flopped on day one, but all of a sudden had a resurgence when something became popular. Do me a favor, send the YouTube algorithm into a headspin, smash that like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Let's get some growth. Let's try and hit 3,000 subscribers in 2022. Guys, my name is Nick, aka The Limey, and I'm out of here.